Lil Durk, the Chicago-born rapper, has ascended to the highest echelons of hip-hop. However, his meteoric rise has been shadowed by persistent legal troubles. Now facing serious allegations, his promising future is at risk. The recent charges stem from the tragic death of King Von, a close friend. Von's death in a shootout ignited a chain reaction of violence. The stakes are high and the outcome remains uncertain. The death of King Von, a rising rapper signed to Lil Durk's Only the Family (OTF) label, sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community. Von, known for his raw talent and street credibility, was gunned down outside an Atlanta nightclub in November 2020. The incident, captured on grainy surveillance footage, quickly went viral, fueling rumors and escalating tensions. Initial reports suggested an altercation between Von's entourage and a group associated with rapper Quando Rondo escalated into a deadly shootout. Witnesses described a chaotic scene with gunfire erupting in the crowded parking lot. Von, caught in the crossfire, sustained fatal gunshot wounds. The shooting of King Von, a young artist on the cusp of stardom, sent ripples of grief and anger through the music world. Quando Rondo, an Atlanta-based rapper signed to NBA YoungBoy's Never Broke Again label, found himself inextricably linked to the King Von tragedy. While Rondo himself was not directly involved in the shooting, members of his entourage were present at the Atlanta nightclub that fateful night. Rondo, known for his melodic flow and streetwise lyrics, had been involved in previous disputes with King Von and Lil Durk's OTF crew. These online feuds, often fueled by diss tracks and social media posts, created a climate of animosity and distrust between the two camps. The Atlanta Police Department quickly identified Timothy Leaks, an associate of Quando Rondo, as the primary suspect in King Von's murder. Leaks, who also sustained gunshot wounds during the altercation, was apprehended and charged with felony murder. He maintains his innocence, claiming he acted in self-defense. The shooting of King Von and the subsequent arrest of Timothy Leaks further inflamed tensions between the OTF and Never Broke Again camps. Social media became a battleground for fans and associates of both sides, trading threats and fueling speculation about potential retaliation. Months after the death of King Von, whispers of a murder-for-hire plot began to circulate within law enforcement circles. Investigators, piecing together evidence from various sources, suspected that individuals associated with Lil Durk's OTF crew were seeking revenge for Von's untimely demise. According to law enforcement sources, the alleged plot centered on targeting individuals believed to be involved in the Atlanta nightclub shooting, including rapper Quando Rondo. Investigators allege that members of OTF, driven by grief and a desire for retribution, conspired to orchestrate a retaliatory strike. The alleged plot, as described by prosecutors, involved a calculated and coordinated effort. Suspects, using encrypted messaging apps and burner phones, allegedly discussed potential targets, logistics, and payment for the hit. Investigators believe that OTF resources, including funds and connections, were used to facilitate the alleged scheme. The alleged murder-for-hire plot sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community and beyond. If proven true, it would paint a chilling picture of calculated violence, driven by a toxic mix of grief, revenge, and justice seeks its course. In a stunning turn of events, a federal grand jury in Georgia returned indictments against 5 men with alleged ties to Lil Durk's OTF crew. The indictments, unsealed in October 2024, charged the men with a litany of offenses, including racketeering conspiracy, attempted murder, and gang-related activity. The indictments, the culmination of a sprawling investigation by local and federal authorities, sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community. They painted a disturbing picture of a criminal enterprise operating under the guise of a successful music label. Among those indicted were several individuals with close ties to Lil Durk, including his brother, D-Thang. The indictments alleged that D-Thang, along with other OTF members, played key roles in the alleged murder-for-hire plot targeting individuals associated with Quando Rondo. The indictments and subsequent arrests marked a significant escalation in the ongoing saga surrounding King Von's death. They also raised serious questions about Lil Durk's knowledge of and involvement in the alleged criminal activities of his associates. The 108-page indictment detailed a complex web of alleged criminal activity implicating Lil Durk's OTF crew. At the heart was an alleged murder-for-hire plot targeting individuals connected to King Von's death. Prosecutors used text messages, social media posts, and witness testimony to build their case. The indictment alleged OTF members conspired to eliminate rivals, offering money for hits. They used encrypted messaging apps, code words, and aliases to conceal activities. The indictment also painted OTF as a criminal enterprise involved in drug trafficking and money laundering, navigating the legal minefield. Durk's close association with the accused placed him in the crosshairs of the investigation. Officials made it clear he remained a person of interest. Durk maintained his innocence, denying any involvement. His legal team called the allegations baseless. Despite this, Durk's every move was scrutinized. His posts, lyrics, and associates were analyzed for guilt. The accusations and media scrutiny threatened his career. Durk's case highlighted the challenges between hip-hop and the justice system. The indictments and the specter of Lil Durk's potential involvement cast a long shadow over his career. Once hailed as a beacon of hope for Chicago, a city grappling with gun violence and social inequality, Durk now faced skepticism and condemnation from some quarters. The allegations, widely publicized by a voracious media, threatened to erode the goodwill Durk had cultivated through his music and philanthropy. Fans grappled with the dissonance between the artist they admired and the alleged criminal mastermind depicted in the indictments. Durk's music, once celebrated for its authenticity and emotional depth, was now dissected for clues about his alleged double life. Lyrics once interpreted as reflections on street life and survival were now scrutinized for evidence of criminal intent. The controversy surrounding Durk highlighted the double-edged sword of fame and fortune. His rise to prominence, fueled by tales of hardship and resilience, made him a target for scrutiny and judgment when those narratives intersected with the criminal justice system. As the trial unfolded, Lil Durk's fate, both legally and professionally, hung in the balance. A conviction on any of the charges could result in a lengthy prison sentence, effectively ending his career and forever altering the trajectory of his life. Durk, maintaining his innocence, vowed to fight the charges. His legal team, composed of seasoned defense attorneys, expressed confidence in their ability to secure an acquittal, citing weaknesses in the prosecution's case and the lack of direct evidence linking Durk to the alleged crimes. The trial, expected to last several weeks, captivated the attention of the hip-hop community and beyond. It served as a stark reminder of the fragility of fame and the enduring allure of street life, even for those who seemingly escaped its clutches. Regardless of the outcome, the trial left an indelible mark on Lil Durk's life and legacy. The allegations, whether proven or disproven, cast a long shadow, forever linking his name to one of the most sensational criminal cases in hip-hop history. In a shocking turn of events, Lil Durk has been arrested for his alleged involvement in a murder-for-hire plot. The news has sent shockwaves through the music industry and his fan base. The arrest comes just after he received the key to the city, making the situation even more dramatic. Fans have reacted strongly to the viral mugshot of Lil Durk, expressing disbelief and concern over the recent developments. This chapter will delve into the details of the arrest, the charges, and the potential impact on his career and public image. Reports indicate that the authorities have substantial evidence linking Lil Durk to the alleged plot. The charges are severe, and if convicted, the repercussions could be life-altering. The hip-hop community is once again thrust into the spotlight, grappling with the intersection of fame, influence, and criminal activity. As the legal proceedings unfold, Lil Durk's team has maintained his innocence, vowing to fight the charges vigorously. The case has ignited a media frenzy, with every new development scrutinized and debated. The stakes are incredibly high, not just for Lil Durk, but for the broader conversation about hip-hop and its place in society. Will Lil Durk be able to clear his name, or will this arrest mark the end of his meteoric rise? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the outcome of this case will have far-reaching implications both for Lil Durk and the genre he represents.